Let's get warmed up. Swinging the arms, knees up, tummy tight. Get some movement going, blood flowing to the muscles. We're working upper body and core today. Bring the knees up and twist. Welcome to Fab and Fit over 40 and beyond. If you are new here, my name is Rhoda. Arms forward and back. We exercise appropriately for women over 40. We work on strength training like today, where we're going to build lean muscles so you look great, but better yet, reach out here. Helps to maintain and boost your metabolism. Also protects bone density. Low impact cardio, we do that on the channel. Strengthening the heart, the most important muscle in your body, toes out and in, while we burn fat, and we do it without jumping. Abs, core, and balance, element of that in all of the workouts. Arms up and down here. Balance is so important as we age. We want those pretty abs and the strong core, but we need the balance. So all three, swing the arms here, warm up the core. All three super important. Today we're focused on upper body and abs. I am using light to heavier dumbbells in 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, and 15. This is the last video that you'll see 2 different sets of weights combined because I have some new weights coming. I'm very excited. Roll out your shoulders here. So they'll all look the same. But today I wanted to make sure I had the right dumbbells because I want to have the heavier weight if I need it. We have some back rows, things like that, where you can go heavier. Some of you more advanced, even heavier than this. But let's start. Warm up the core with a good morning. Weight is behind the head, elbows are out here. We'll do the good morning, flat back down, parallel to the floor, coming up, one side bicycle crunch. So we'll keep those elbows out, twisting through the core. Ready? Good starting warm-up exercise. Down and up, pull the tummy tight and twist. Plant your foot, good morning, finish it up at the top, then do your twist. Keep those elbows out. I just brought mine in. Try and keep them out. That's going to make more work right in the middle section there. Whoops, I did the wrong side. Sorry about that. Back to your right side now. And we'll go your left side. I got a couple extra on my right side. And one more good morning. And bring the weight on around. Keeping with the one dumbbell, going to a fun exercise. It's a halo crunch. So you're gonna think about making a halo around your head. Bring it around. That went over from your angle, the right shoulder. So you'll do a right crunch. Then we'll go left shoulder, left crunch. So whichever shoulder you go over, that's the knee that crunches. You're gonna pull your tummy tight. Rotate around here and crunch it, abs tight. Hips rotate away from the weight. And then we pull and crunch. Whatever knee comes up, you know you're going around to the opposite shoulder. So right now your left knee, so right shoulder. Right knee, left shoulder. You don't overthink it. You start to think about it, then you get confused. I do too. And one more halo, good. All right, some good core work right there. I'm gonna grab my light dumbbells. Okay, we're gonna raise them up to the side and then we'll bring them to the front. And as we do, we're gonna pull a knee up, pull that lower ab tight, then the weight goes down. So shoulders, arms, and abs. Ready? Lower abs, up, pull that belly button in, lower the weight. Other side, pull it in, good. You were with me earlier this week. We did a lower body. So here's your upper body. You did not hit the lower body yet. Go back and look for that on the channel. It's there. It'll be the second one on the home page at the top row. You can hit your lower body tomorrow. Or next time you decide to work out. So you balance it out. Good. All right. I'm gonna keep my lighter weights. We're gonna row up, and as we do, the other side is gonna lift up. So we're hitting the tricep here, more shoulder here. So it looks like this. Pull and down. Pull, just like that. We'll go right arm row first, okay? Lift, other side. Try and relax your shoulders here. They are working. But try not to let them, especially on this tricep. Look at my left arm. Don't do that, all right? Don't lift up so that you are using that shoulder. You want to use the arm only. That's how we get the back of the arm. Drive the head of the weight up. Make that tricep lift. And rest it. Nice. Okay, 7 exercises in each circuit. So we got 3 more here. Going now heavy. I'm going to do this is a unilateral move. We're going to alternate, but meaning one side of the body is working alone. Weight is going to be down as far as you can. All right, you're going to pull and press. Then you put it down and switch hands. If you're using lighter weights, you can switch hands mid-air. So like this, right here, switch. Pull and press. If getting down to the floor is too difficult to reach the weight, certainly understandable, especially if you're just starting out. It's a long way down there. Switch right here. Just switch it and then pull to the other side. When you do one side at a time, you can lift heavier. That side, the shoulder doesn't like heavy weight right now. Didn't hurt, but boy, it gets very tired very quick. Really babying it though, that's what you need to do. Okay, light dumbbells again. Going up to the upper body, holding the shoulders. And we're gonna bicycle, and then press to a kick, press to a kick. Try and keep the arms in a box, so it's twist, twist. Push the kick back to the box. Push the kick back to the box. Rotate from the core in this bicycle right here. Really good rotation. Elbows coming around a little bit, but it's not about the elbow, right? It's about from the core. Twist, twist. Arms might be getting tired, mine are. Trying to maintain that box as best I can. It's working isometrically on that shoulder. Should be burning. And rest. All right, nice work. Okay, we're gonna work the back of the shoulder in an interesting way here. We're gonna come down, deadlift position, so back is flat. Weights are gonna crisscross, so they're gonna cross and lift. Then the other weight comes to the front and lift. Careful you don't bump your hands here. Come down in the deadlift position, cross it and lift. Cross, lift, alternate hand, crossing in front. Feel the back of the shoulder. That's what we're working. Into that upper back a little bit. Get a rest after this, so stay with me. We have 1 minute rest. This is a long workout. Try to keep them 30 minutes or less, but I really wanted to do all 28 of these exercises. So what I did was I put these minute-long rests here so that we can do some stretching, because we're not going to have a lot of time at the end. Stretching across the back, rounding through the shoulders. Feel that stretch. A little edit there. I thought the camera turned off, but it didn't. So just wanted to double check. Then you can clasp your hands behind and lift, rolling the shoulders back. Stretching across the front of the shoulders. Hands on your knees. Let's round the back. That lower back gets very tight. And flatten. And roll it on up. Grab your chair. We're going to start with back rows. You can go heavy here. If you're more advanced, 20, 25 even. If you're just starting out, lighter dumbbells fine. We're gonna pull back towards the waist and down, working the back. Pull and release that bra overhang area. Feel that muscle train right there. We're gonna make it nice and firm. Then we do our low impact cardio to burn off the fat, as well as by building this lean muscle, we burn fat while we sleep. So by strength training, you are building the muscle, which is causing your metabolism to increase, which is burning fat, more fat than you were burning before starting strength training. So the muscle starts to show, and we do that low impact cardio to change things up a little bit and have some fat burning like in the workout, which carries over into the next 2 or 3 hours as well. All right, going to a lighter dumbbell. I'm gonna go with my 8s. We're gonna hit a plank here, if you can, all right? Either from right here, or if you can come down in a plank, we're going to a fly to the side, so it's up to the side. Try and keep your shoulders square to the mat, so don't be rotating like that, okay? Keep the hips square, shoulders square. Here's your modification. Just keep those feet in. If you're just beginning, keep the feet in and work on this fly first. As you advance, feet nice and wide, like I'm doing right here, gives you an awful lot of stability. As you bring your feet in, more of a challenge. You'll feel more core engaged there. I'm gonna go a little wide. Like I said, this shoulder is thinking I'm being a little mean to it. Not being so mean to it that I'm hurting it, but it's a little weak right now, so gotta be careful of that. Whew, all right, starting to glisten. Set yourself up on the other side. Whatever you did on that side, do try to do it on this side, okay? One side's gonna be stronger than the other. Here we go. Wanna keep you balanced. We gotta go to that heavy row next on this side. I meant to do that first. We came right over and did the fly, but that's okay. Working a little different muscles and certainly from the opposite angle here, so it'd be fine to do them in the different order. I'm starting to shake. Can tell it's time to be done with that. All right, now let's do our back row. All right, grab my 15, grab your 20, grab your 25, your 30, whatever works for you. And we're gonna row, pulling back to the tummy. Ready? In 3. Here we go. Control the weight. If you're going heavy, same speed, regardless what the weight is, but going heavy has a tendency to kind of drop the weight. Control it, same speed up as down. Unless we're doing tempo work and we're changing that up, you want to keep it balanced. This eccentric part right here where the weight goes down slowly, they've proven that that is really what helps women get that super, super toned look. It's the strength part, but the release part as well. So that's how we get those long, lean muscles. All right, I'm gonna go with a 8-pound dumbbell. I'm gonna sit up in a bit of a lawnmower position, lawnmower lunge pull. And we're gonna pull like a lawnmower, then we're gonna twist and press. Twist back down, work the core right here. Feel it working. A lot of balance here, throwing your balance way off with this dumbbell. I'm following the dumbbell with my eyes, just helping me keep that twist. Also helps me keep a little bit of balance. If you ever had ballet and you were taught how to spot, same idea here. We're keeping an eye on the movement, which helps us control our balance because our brain connects the two. And good, other side. Whew. Okay, it's good to catch your breath here a little bit. It's very warm here today. Very, very warm. We're in a heat wave. Here we go. I'm in an older house, I've mentioned this before, and have to turn the AC off because it's kind of loud when I'm recording, which isn't a problem 95% of the time. But when we have a heat wave, like we're having right now, it gets pretty warm. But Not undoable, it is very doable. I just glisten a little more than normal. Good. All right, weight down, light dumbbells. All right, we're gonna pull, both go out and to the front. All right, roll out your shoulders. Take a rest here if you need it. It's the end of the circuit. Work in this back area. Arms are sore and tired as well. So pull back, both open, and squeeze. Feel the chest engage right here. Feel it. Think about hugging a barrel. Come up to a barrel, give it a big hug. That roundness that you create in your chest makes those muscles contract and play. They're like, oh, we're gonna jump in and have some fun here. Working, it's a way of engaging them. It's also gonna help the rest of your sore, tired muscles get through this set right here. And you are on rest. Woo, thank goodness, right? All right, putting the dumbbells down, roll out the shoulders. Wow, all right, let's bring one arm across, give it a little tug. Yeah, let's go the other side. Clasping the hands behind again and round the shoulders back, drop your neck. A little movement in the neck here. And I don't know what that double beep is, but it keeps happening. I'm not sure what it is, but so I think we're good. All right, I am going to grab my tens into the biceps, into the arms. Palms are facing away. I'm gonna hinge forward, keep the weight right up against the body, pull up to your tummy as if you were holding a bar here. Drop it, drive the hips forward, elbows stay right at the waist, and then we'll do a bicep curl at the top. Deep breath, breaks over. Here we go. Take it down, do your row, stand it up, curl. Hands stay in the same position for both moves. It's a deadlift, so your knees slightly bent, back is flat. Working the core with it, getting some glutes and hamstrings, lower body as a bonus, but working that lower core in the back. And there it is. All right. Put the dumbbells down. I'm gonna go with my light dumbbells. We're gonna keep our knees in. We're gonna, like you're holding two suitcases, swing them down, bring them up. Once they're here, we'll do an oblique crunch one side, oblique crunch the other side. So more shoulders, more core. Here we go. And waistline. As you swing back, lift the head of the weight up. You're gonna feel those triceps work. They're a supporting muscle here. Finish your swing at the top before you go into your crunches. That way you can dedicate all your focus on a really nice crunch right there. And rest. All right, let's go over this next one. We're gonna come halfway up, platter serve. Bring it in, all the way up. Reverse press, and down, then release your curl. So it's halfway up, press it out, bring it in, all the way up, press it up. Ready? Here we go. Halfway up, push. Bring it back, all the way up, press up, and down. Halfway, press it out, bring it in, up to the shoulder, press overhead. Feel those muscles work. All sorts of ways. Trying to work these upper body muscles. Feel it? I like this one. We're gonna get our chair next. Grab a heavier dumbbell if you have it. You're doing some concentration curls, one side and then the other, bicep curls. Using the chair to sit in. We don't get to sit around here very often, do we? I'm gonna grab, you know what guys, I'm gonna grab my 10. Maybe could have used my 12s. We're gonna put the elbow in, hold the upper arm, curl it up and down. Thought about going 15 switch. I could do, but I'm just worried about the shoulder. So, like all of us, we have modifications we need to make. I don't know too many people. I just had my 62nd birthday a couple days ago. Certainly don't know too many people my age who don't have to do some sort of modification on occasion, okay? And this is an occasion for me. This will get better. But our bodies have taken us through a lot, and we should be grateful to them, and we have to be kind to them. Don't push so far out of your comfort zone that you can hurt yourself. Yes, push yourself. Try to do one more rep, but not to the point where you're in pain or any other area of your body is in pain. If that's the case, then you need to make adjustments. You need to lighten your weight or maybe try a different exercise. If you have a specific exercise that is bothering you, leave a comment below and I can give you some ways to kind of counter that. Maybe do a different move that's going to hit the same muscles, because we don't want you doing anything that's painful. Yeah, I think I'm glad I picked up the lighter weights here. This is enough. This is enough for today. Some days you're stronger, you'll feel stronger than others. I know I certainly have those days where I'm like, wow, I crushed that workout. And other times I'm like, you know, but I did it, so that's what matters. All right, let's go to a lighter dumbbell. I'm gonna go 8. Not every day can be perfect, but every day that you show up, you're a rock star. So remember that. We're gonna do what I call an Arnold curl, up across the front of the body, out to a tricep lift. Ready? Control this. So it's curl up and over, down and lift. Curl up and over, keep it real close to the body, lift to the side. Bicep and tricep, yes. Bicep. It's getting heavy. I think I can get through this. Couple more, 3 more maybe. Here we are, last one. And good, change arms. This is the last exercise in this circuit. You only have one more circuit after that. So we're getting there, and your upper body's gonna look so good. Probably already does, especially if you've been here for a while. Consistency, that's the key. Not killing yourself. You know, once every couple of weeks you decide you're gonna just, get it all in one workout. Better to show up for shorter workouts. Even if you do half a workout, 15 minutes, do something every single day to move your body. Move your body every day, and it's gonna take better care of you than if you didn't do that. I can pretty much guarantee that. We never know. You can't prove a negative, right? We don't know what our life might have been had we not decided to exercise at some point and stick with it and change our trajectory of our life. We don't know what the opposite would have been, right? But we can be pretty confident that it might not have been nearly as good, nearly as rewarding, nearly as healthy. Pat yourself on your back. And as we age, we get into our 80s and 90s, hopefully, God willing, that we will be in a much better position to live a good life even at that age, because of we're taking care of our body now. And I know there are some of you 80s on the channel that are still working out with us. That's what we want to do. Come on, let's go. Keep going. I started at 38 and had done nothing before that. So if you're starting at 70 or 80, good, let's go. Keep going. All right, modifiers. You've got modifiers. I'm coming down to the mat. Every one of these exercises is on the mat, so if you can't come down to the mat, grab your chair. You're gonna do this using your chair. We're gonna come on out. I'm gonna stay on my knees, and we're gonna tap our shoulders. tap, hand down, tap. Now if you want to come up in the plank here, go ahead and do this. Do a couple up here. Just don't want to put too much body weight on that left side. So I'll do this until I feel like I probably should have a little additional support with my knees. And put them down. Working the chest, warming it up. And good. Rest it. And now we're going to a chest press to a one arm overhead lat. So I am going to come on my back. Palms are facing each other. You're going to do this sitting down, or from here we're pushing up. One arm comes overhead, comes back up and lowers down. Here we go. Press. One arm overhead, bring it up, lower it down. Press. Other side. Pull the abs nice and tight here. Feel the back work. Feel that? Keep going. If you're in your chair, you're using light dumbbells here because gravity is pulling a lot more on your dumbbells because your arms are straight out over the front of your body. All right, let's go to a light dumbbell. If you're doing this modified, you're gonna stand and do one knee at a time. Otherwise, on the mat, we're gonna crunch in, pulling the lower abs in, crunch, pass the weight, feet down, crunch. Now relax your neck, here we go. And down. Looking straight up at your ceiling. Don't do this, don't bring your chin down to your chest. Think about having a grapefruit under your chin. If it gets too much on the upper neck, upper body, keep the head down like this. Feel it? You should be feeling the burn. Good, couple more. One more, there we go, and rest. All right, gonna grab my medium dumbbells, my 8s, and do a fly to a tricep skull crusher. So you're doing this either seated with light dumbbells or medium dumbbells on the floor. Bring it out and up, either side of the ear and up. Ready? Open, squeeze the chest here, hug the barrel. Elbows to the ceiling, weight either side of the ears. So we're working chest here, back, triceps, back of the arm. How's your upper body feeling? Are you a little shaky right now, like me? That is a good thing. Now, think about this when you're tired. Push your lower back to the mat if you're on the floor, all right? That's gonna give you support and it's not gonna pull on the back. If there's a hollow space there, you need to push your spine down so that you are closing this space right in here, all right? I'm gonna put one of my dumbbells down. You're gonna be doing a standing bird dog if you're standing up. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a dead bug move. One dumbbell, holding it like this, okay? Leg goes out, arms go overhead and up. Here we go. Nice and slow and controlled, pull the tummy tight. Now remember, you used to call it a mouse house, that lower back where you can create a little bit of a cave. You gotta squish that cave, squish that mouse house, all right? We don't want any space between your mat and your spine in your lower back area. If you're finding that impossible to push, you're gonna keep your feet up a little higher like this. You're still gonna work those muscles, but you're gonna protect your back. Find where you can do this while you still keep that back pressed to the mat. And good, rest it. And I'm going to go with my 2 mediums, my 2 8s. Now this time we're doing a press, but we're keeping the dumbbells right next to each other, okay? Right next to each other, we're gonna press them up. They're both going overhead and coming up and back down. Here we go. Press it up. I'm gonna check my notes here. I think that's right. Yeah, overhead. Try to remember. 28 exercises, it's hard. I just wanna make sure they're in the right order because I already recorded the modifications. So I want this to be in the same order, of course. You're just doing this from a seated position with light dumbbells. Almost there. And good, wrist it. We got one more. Putting the weight down, I'm just gonna grab a nice light dumbbell here. Gonna extend our legs out, you're gonna just roll up, round your back, reach for your toes, nice stretch as well as an ab, and come on down. If you're standing, you're gonna just do this towards the ground. You're gonna have the weight overhead, then you're gonna bring it down to the front of the body, reach towards your toes, rounding your back, and then round as you stand or round as you go back to your mat. Pull that tummy nice and tight, but feel the stretch. This is a nice stretch here because we don't have a lot of time at the end here to stretch. So make this stretch happen when you're up top. You're gonna feel it coming up your back of your legs, up your back, triceps even, arms, shoulders, they're all stretching as you reach away. And I'm moving slowly up my mat, aren't I? Oh, that feels good actually. Let's go up one more time. That is a lovely sound. All right, ladies, let's go ahead and grab your chair and we're gonna start our stretch. I want you to start just by using the chair, putting your hands on the chair, rounding the back, round across the shoulders, pull the hip towards the chin, drive the weight to the heels here, feel the stretch, really stretching that lower back all the way up and then across the shoulder blades and the back of the shoulders. Relax your neck. Roll the shoulders. Let's stretch that chest. We just worked it. Palms up, thumbs back. I'm glad you're here. Tell me how you did. Leave me comments below. Deep breath in. I appreciate all of you. Exhale, subscribe if you had not. Never a cost to subscribe. Just tells YouTube you like the content. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day or evening.